Hello all, welcome to the Universal Group of Institution, Bangalore. The topic for today's discussion is revolving around the approval of Union Cabinet for One Nation, One Election Bill. Yes, the One Nation, One Election Bill is recently approved by the Union Cabinet. This tells that the ruling government wants this bill to be passed as soon as possible. And if we talk about more about this, we get to know that the recommendations of our former President Ram Nath Kovind actually works here. So there was a high-level committee made in 2023 itself in September under the leadership of our former President Ram Nath Kovind, and because of those recommendations, now the government is trying to push this bill further. Let's discuss about this in details. And what is the agenda? The final agenda of this bill will be synchronizing the elections of the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. Let's discuss in details. If we talk about the key aspect of the bill, then let's talk about the simultaneous elections of the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. And why this is done? So that a lot of disruptions is happening when again and again we see that elections are coming. Again and again there is a huge lot of disruption in policy making and also the implementation of the policies because of model code of conduct. And when it comes to economics, the economy of the country also gets shattered. If we talk about the economic benefits of having simultaneous elections of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, then we get to know that Election Commission has told that in 2019, almost 60,000 rupees was spent in the Lok Sabha elections alone. And if we have synchronized the elections of both Lok Sabhas and state legislative assemblies, then this cost burden will surely come down. And now if we talk about the model code of conduct, then we know that projects like infrastructure projects and fiscal policies get delayed because of model code of conduct. We all know that whenever the model code of conduct is happening, politicians, MPs, MLAs, they are not allowed to come up with new policies. And also projects like which are very crucial, like infrastructure projects, get delayed. Now if we go through the implementation process, the Ram Nath Kovind committee has said that the whole process will be done in phased manner. And how this will be done? It will be done in two phases. That is the first stage, that is the first phase, catering with the elections of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, and the second phase will be catering to the elections of local bodies, that is municipalities and panchayat elections within 100 days. But if you talk about the Union Cabinet, the Union Cabinet has not said anything regarding the simultaneous elections of Lok Sabha with local bodies. Union Cabinet has given approval of the bill only for the synchronization of elections of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, and not the synchronization with the local bodies elections, that is the panchayat and municipalities elections. If the final bill becomes an act, then a lot of constitutional amendments will be done. And what are the articles which will have to be amended for sure? They are your Article 83, Article 85, 172 and 174. And these deal with the dissolution of Lok Sabha, state legislative assemblies, and also the duration of office of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. What are the articles? They are 83, 85, 172 and 174. The bill will be discussed in the ongoing winter session, and a lot of political parties, be it opposition or the ruling party, will be a deliberative debate happening. Along with that, stakeholders will also be asked for the suggestions. Now, if we talk about the reaction of the opposition and the rest of the political parties, then we get a mixed reaction. Although the ruling party is in favor of such kind of move of one nation, one election happening at the same time of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, the oppositions give the excuses of feasibility, and also about the federal structure of India getting affected. According to the opposition, they are like how it is feasible to conduct such kind of election in such a small duration of time, because it needs a lot of arrangement, right? Economic benefits will also be given to the people, and there are a lot of arrangements need to be done, like EVMs need to be arranged, VVPATs need to be arranged, all these things need to be arranged. And apart from that, the federal structure of the constitution will be disturbed. The opposition says how it will be disturbed, because the local issues related to the regional, cultural things will again come up, and it will not be showcased in a very nice manner. So after discussing the pros and cons of these kind of bills which are passed by the Union Cabinet, we come to know that there are hurdles in the way of one nation, one election. Yet in this winter session, we will be seeing how the political parties and the stakeholders will come together, and they will try to nudge the gap and the difficulties coming in this path. I hope this topic is clear till now. Thank you and stay tuned with us.